All right, we are at LUMNAH's, or almost there. We're just heading up their driveway. What a day it's going to be. Actually, there's raindrops on the windshield. That should be fun. That just to add that little excitement. We're hoping to get quite a bit done today, of course. So you can see a few raindrops on the windshield. Clear that off. There's only a 10% chance of rain today. I guess we got it. So we have a scissor lift being delivered at some point today for when the building gets higher. Here we are. Okay, we'll go get set up and away we'll go. All right, we are landed. We parked the trailer on the side of there's 4 sides, so it had to be one of them. Anyway, it's parked there. I think I'm going to put the drone up so we can get a before and after view from up above. Let's send it up. Hey, so we're finally here. We're ready to rock and roll on what are we calling this building?
It's going to be the off-grid workshop.
The awkward?
Off-grid.
Off-grid workshop.
Off-grid workshop.
Okay. I know he's putting a lift in over on that side.
Yeah, that bay will have a lift.
40 by 40, 12-foot walls all the way around with a cathedral truss inside. So we're gaining, I'm not sure what the total height will be.
Don't know either, but we went with the scissor truss, so that way we'd only have to go to the 12-foot high wall, and we could still put a lift inside. So we're saving, say, 2 to 4 feet of outside wall height.
Right.
With the scissor truss. If we really wanted to have a lift, we should be 14 to 16 feet outside walls.
Yeah.
But the scissor truss will be able to gain. So I figured that because it'll save us money in the long run, because we don't got to buy all the extra sheet metal or all the extra tin and everything. So it's easier to work on a 12-foot high wall versus a 16-foot high wall.
Right. Much easier. We're waiting on a scissor lift interior to show up.
Yep.
You already have an exterior one.
I have the exterior lift still
lift.
here. I'll have to drive that down. That might take a few minutes. It's pretty slow.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll need that. We might need it today.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so the construction is going to be it'll be sill seal all the way around, and then a 2x6 pressure treated plate, and then post pockets every 8 feet, and there'll be 12-foot posts. We're going to notch those out. I think Chad and Dan are going to do all the post work, the sill plate work, and the post pockets, and Al and I are going to do notching the beams, the posts, get those ready. 2 doors.
2 garage doors. We'll have a 10 by 10, and then we'll have a 12 by 10 foot garage door. So we'll have the big bay, so if we want to bring a tractor in, we can. And the side bay will have the lift, so if we want to work on a project, rebuild like an old car or truck, we can have that over there, easy to work on, but also out of the way, so it's not taking up the whole shop.
And your plan for insulating?
Yeah, spray foam.
Spray foam.
We'll do spray foam.
That's going to be tight.
Yep.
So we're actually going to put the steel. It'll be steel siding, steel roofing, and it's going to be sprayed directly to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
So create an envelope. We've done that. We did that on another house that we built, and it was super tight. It makes for a tight, easily heated building.
Yeah.
And you have radiant in the floor.
We got radiant in the floor, so we did the same thing with the other building we built with you. We had that all spray foamed.
Oh yeah,
radiant floor, and that heats nice. The other workshop we used to have, we did that, but we didn't have radiant in the floor.
Yeah.
And that just kind of kept the heat in. It makes it a lot more efficient in our climate to heat it.
And you have the manifold in the back. What's the heat source going to be? A water heater?
I think it's going to be a water heater. I don't know if we're going to do it with wood or propane yet.
Oh,
we got to figure that out still.
Yeah, nice. Well, I guess we ought to get to it. All right.
We do have a red battery operated hilt.
Oh. So these are the post pockets. They're a little tight, so I wanted to get this on here so I can get a measurement for the overall height. I want to make sure it's good and flush. We didn't get I didn't get this side tight, but it will be. Then we'll use the special joist hanger nails. They're a hardened nail designed to go into all those holes. So what we want, including a 2x6 bottom plate, is 12 feet from here to the very top of the top plate. We'll actually probably go a 1/4 inch under so that when we put the siding on, it'll overlap the plate just a little bit so that there's no wicking back up of water, so it'll stay dry. Okay, so now we just have to get those measurements. So I just wanted to get your thoughts. If we're going for a 12-foot top of the plate,
Right.
maybe a 1/4 under, so that the metal hangs down over.
Yep. I feel it's good so that way we don't have to worry about wicking or
Yeah.
rain coming in.
Okay.
At least a 1/4.
So, would you mind holding this on here?
Do they make any? Are we getting any trim work to put?
We're going to bend the along the bottom. There wouldn't be any,
There won't be any.
but there'll be closure strips. I think they're under here. If they're not, I think they're under here. So up. Turn this way. So at the top of the wall, we have the black coil stock.
Yep.
That we're going to use for fascia and for trimming the garage doors.
Right.
I was going to bend like a J channel.
Right. For the
So
top.
yeah, so the metal would sit up
Yep.
inside of that.
I wonder if we should do anything like that for the bottom, but I guess we can figure that out.
I thought about that.
If you did that, it would hold water.
Well, that's one thing I was wondering. I guess we could drill holes, but
But you're probably better off just letting it go down and leaving. Yes, do we want to leave a 1/4 of an inch? Or do we want to leave a 1/2 of an inch? I think a 1/4 will be fine.
a half wouldn't hurt.
Okay, let's go with a 1/2.
It would just mean, well, we have some play up above.
Yeah, let's go with a 1/4, and then we'll have some play up above. We can cheat it down if we want to.
Okay.
Does
Yep.
that make sense?
Yeah. So
Hold it
so
right there.
so 12 foot. 12 foot. We're going to have a 2x6 sitting on top of this.
All right.
So if we're going to short it a 1/4, that's what we said?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have an 1.5 inches on top of.
Yeah. Can't read. Okay. 11. So that represents the overall length. And then we'll subtract the top plate from that.
Okay, so you haven't subtracted the top plate yet.
Right. So 1.5 inches. I haven't measured. Well, the 2x8s are in the trailer. You know how they vary. Sometimes 7 1/4, 7 1/2.
It's crazy.
Should we allow a 1/4 inch? Because the 2x6 doesn't have to sit on the post, really. So that's the 2x6, 1.5 inches, and then maybe an 1/8. We thought
Yes, a 1/4
1/4.
overhang.
So that would be our cut. So I think we can take this off.
Do these sit on the plate or on the slab?
On the plate. Yeah. So then you'd be drilling down through the plate into the crete.
So we'll just get our measurement from this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go on top. So 139 and 5/16. We call it 139 and a 1/4.
Yep. A 1/4.
1/4.
Sure.
Put your tape on there for the heck of it. I'm curious to see. No two tape
I know, you
measures
ever-
are the same.
Sometimes those get bent. I don't know how they get bent because they're hard to bend them back. You ever had one get bent?
Yeah. I'm 139 and 5.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you're the same. 139 5/16.
good.
So we'll notch the inside and outside.
Yeah,
Is that what you want?
yeah. On the corners, I guess it'll be three
All right,
notches,
3 notches.
and then for when we bring the interior 2x8, I think we're going to need a joist hanger because we can't run. If this is the outside corner, we can run one
Right.
flush and butt this one to it, and we can run either this one on top or this one. But the other one, there's no way to get it to sit on there unless you take a 45, the two coming into that. But then there's not much meat.
There's not much meat
Sitting there.
We'll have to do a joist hanger.
Yeah, yeah. I think that would be the best way to do that.
A joist hanger and then lag it to the top.
So we're going 7 1/4. Is that right? For the notch.
The notch, yep.
And those are pretty true 1.5 inches. So
So 139 and 1/4. And then how many are we doing per side?
how many posts?
Yeah.
It'd be 6. If we did this,
6 and 6 on the
yeah,
going this way, and then 4 and
4, and yeah. So those 4 would just have a notch, 2 notches.
Right.
The corners will have 3.
So if we cut 16 of them to length and then notch them on 2 sides,
Yep.
and then we would need 4
4. Yep.
cut to length and notched on 3 sides.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. You like it?
I like it. Maybe what I'll do next time is after I get this one cut, I'll work down that end, and then if you work on that way, we're not cutting right.
Oh,
across
yeah.
the-
Sounds good. 99% charged.
Does that run your saw good?
Yeah. The one that's coming will actually run my air compressor.
What brand is that one?
I'm not sure.
There's so many different brands. It's not even
There's a lot of them.
I know that's the only thing I've ever had with those power stations is sometimes they can't take the initial
Startup.
startup.
Yeah.
Really.
This one did start my air. It ran my air compressor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. I guess the question is, we want to cut them all to length first and then notch them?
Yeah, we could.
And
Yeah.
that way we're not flipping the saws back and forth from...
Oh. Oh, for yeah. Yep.
That's the worst part, is just having to do all... Here.
Got it. So, are you going to finish them all off now?
No, I'm just going to finish this one up.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see something.
So, were you cutting? How are you doing them? Just you're cutting both sides back to there,
To
and then
there.
finishing it with.
And then I was going to try, I don't know if that'd be, my Sawzall blade's junk, but I don't know if that'd be quicker
Yeah.
versus doing...
Oh,
and then-
definitely. Yeah. Yeah. That's usually how I do it.
This is how you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way. Well, I marked all of those.
Okay. Do you have blades? I got blades. I don't know if you need a
I,
blade for yours.
I've got. There's one in this one if you want to use that.
No, I'll grab another one so that way we're not stealing it from each other.
I think that one's rather dull as well. Yeah, that power station definitely has more
Start up.
power or whatever. Did you saw these with this
Yes,
all the way?
those are already sawed.
Okay.
We're just gonna get finished knots with
So all 20 posts are going to have 2 cuts removed, just like that one. And then at each corner there'll be an extra one cut out to allow for turning the corner. That one looks really good, Al.
Came out good so far.
Yeah.
I like it. Perfect.
Yep. Perfect. I think I'll set 2 saws to the one for the depth and one for the other cut, and that'll save.
Now you're thinking, Ken.
Oh,
Hey, you want me to bring my tractor down here with the pallet forks?
then set them on there,
Then we
or
can set them on there, and we go to move them. We can just
sure, yeah. You want them so we set them out there?
yeah. I'll park the tractor right here, and then when we're ready to offload, we can just put it right on everything right on there.
Yeah.
Save us a little bit of work.
Yep. Good. 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 Good.
All right, I'll go grab that.
All right. So we made an 1.5 inch deep cut both sides. Now we just have to run a line up here. I don't think I'd trust the top to do a square, so I'll just pull a measurement. For me, that's a lot more accurate. 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. I have 2 saws plugged in. This one's a full depth cut. That one's for 1.5 inches. And we'll finish it off with a sawzall. So as we cut these, we're going to put them on the forks of his tractor. That'll be super handy. Should have ordered these in balsa wood.
I know, right? I was hoping they would have dried out some, but they haven't.
No. Right, right.
We thought they would dry out a little bit.
Of course, it hasn't rained at all.
No,
We're
it hasn't been about 90% either. Have you heard anything on the trusses?
He said any day. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Perfect.
So, we were just going to cut 2 sides, and I forgot, and I did a third. Started a third. So we'll. We need them for the corners anyway. It has to have 3 cuts off it. So that's what a corner one will look like. And here's the lift. So it's going pretty good. We've got almost all of them cut. I have one more corner 6x6 to do. Al's been doing a lot of the straight ones. And so we have 20 of these total that we have to do. It's a lot of cutting. It's pretty time consuming. Just about got all of that. And so Chad and Dan are over there. They're setting all the 2x6 plates, sill seal, anchor bolts, post pockets.
Sun's back.
Yeah, get them solar panels working.
Right?
And here we go.
Perfect.
Super perfect.
Which one do you want to start on?
Over on the very corner.
Right.
We're at too slightly on that slide up there. You got one, big and little one up there.
Is that good?
To that cut one. Back one.
Oh, squeaky. See some WD-40.
All right, I'm ready. 2x6. Oh, yeah, we need just a couple 2x6 nailers. Is that seated into the pocket?
No, it needs to come down, especially on the front corner. I don't know if you want to go up a little higher or hold the poster.
I think oh, that's not bound. I wonder if we should just bend the flange out a little bit so it'll sit.
Okay. Here.
All right.
How can I do something?
Let me get the gun. Can you kick the bottom towards my truck?
Yeah. To the post.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Like that?
Yep.
If that's not perfect, that won't either.
I don't either then. Maybe. Boy, I wish I had my hoodie.
Do you want it?
I think I'm gonna.
I bet it's over here.
It's in a
Truck?
in a Well, the rains are coming. Hopefully it's just a sprinkle here and there. We'll see. We got one post kind of up. 5 points. Woo! Thank you.
I thought you wanted to put onions.
Oh, that's too bad.
One thing that's going to stink about this one is we're going to have to go from the inside and raise it up. The way that cup is.
Yeah.
So you're going to be in our way.
What do you have to do?
You're going to have to back up. Because we got to lay down the 6x6 and stand it up this way.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because the way
Oh.
the cup facing.
Dan said he
Yeah, so you what?
said he could just throw it over his shoulder.
Probably did.
I mean,
I may have said that one time. I don't think it was
If he
today.
wants to try to do that, I'll let him.
I'll stay back till it's upright.
Could, yes. Want to? Nope.
I think we should have gone with 4x4s.
2x2s are cool too.
2x2s, yeah. Isn't that how they put them in the ark?
You could have just done it all out of strapping.
You don't even need me.
What are you doing?
Tap it down on this side after.
Oh, you do need me.
We do need you. You are needed.
I am.
Nice.
I'm like bread or dough. Needed. I'm needed.
Hold up. Let me try.
All you.
Okay.
You.
We pulling down on it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. There it is.
You still got that DeWalt framing gun? I have Milwaukee yet.
Got two of them. Well, two that work. So we're going to lag bolt them. So that post will be next.
Yep.
I can take it right up here, I think. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that, actually.
On the outside instead?
Huh?
On the outside instead?
I got to carry it all. I think I got to carry it all up, way up here anyway.
I like a copy of it.
Feel like I'm hugging it.
You want to walk up this thing?
No, I don't want any help. Get it! So while it's riding on there, I guess I'll be pushing it against you, eh? Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What? And hopefully it doesn't slide off. Just like
I agree.
maybe you.
You're
Yeah.
good right now. You're flush up again.
I'm ready to run. really quick jerking motion helps.
Okay. This is probably not OSHA approved. Should we pull a measurement from the bottom of the post to bottom of the post and then match it up here? Or maybe a combination of both? I don't know.